Well, I'd like to explain to you what the Resilient Macomb project was. We contracted with LEA to look at the entire 32 miles of coastline of Macomb County.
Well, resilience is a pretty broad word. In its direct contents, it just means kind of standing up for what's going on in your community and trying to find the best ways to do that, both economic and natural resources.
I think some of the challenges are convincing people the need for resiliency.
We've seen changes in climate and how that impacts our residents, whether it's heat related or increased precipitation.
Last year we had one of the largest flooding events in Macomb County in August 11, 2014, and it was devastating to this area. And so we're looking at all these issues that really do affect all of these businesses and public spaces.
The other thing is that sometimes human nature is that when someone says, well, let's put in a seawall and I want you to construct that seawall at a certain height. Someone says, well, that's silly. That's way above where the water level is today. So, okay, but when you look at the historical means, you know, there were times when the water level would have come over the seawall.
Well, I think it's important that we sit down and have those challenging conversations from our local governments as well as county governments about what are we vulnerable to, and really start thinking about this from a lot of different lenses.
We look at the vulnerable populations that would be most affected by changes.
We have older adults in our communities, many children, individuals with medical conditions, chronic disease, and then we have those that may not have all the resources, and they may have some issues of living in poverty. And
from my perspective, I would say it's something that we have to learn. Yeah, I think that as a general rule, I think we're not, we're not thinking about resiliency enough.
I think one of the best things we can do is get community leaders together on a regional platform, rather than just local community, because we all have to share our resources and share a lot of the work we do.
We want thriving communities, places where people can live in a safe and healthy way, and we need to be prepared.